Alright, everybody, welcome to the first episode of The Gamer Chat. I'm Shipmaster Kyle.
I am no adversary.
And I'm the great something.
Today, we have some guests with us. We have Hollow Ant and Samurai Dog. And we are here to talk about just the most random things we can come up with. Because why would we talk about anything else? So,
Yeah.
So, let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is Sonic Onset Adventure and their community have been coming after me all day yesterday because I made a video talking about their game, and they didn't like that, to say the least. I basically went out and told them that their game has had some trashy development, and they don't like that. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should be canceled over this?
Well, no, not really. It was just funny seeing the stance, like just trying to kill you.
Honestly, they were
Yesterday I almost had an argument with someone on your YouTube channel.
like one of my favorite comments that I saw was like one of them basically telling me that I was stupid to shut up, and then there was one kid who was talking about I was quote spreading misinformation, which makes no sense because the whole video is my opinion.
Yeah, but hey, at least you got the creators on your channel and they actually saw it.
No, right? Like I got both of them to talk about me all of a sudden. I was like, I mean,
Yeah, and it's nice to see them explain why they aren't working and why they're updating stuff that they said they wouldn't update.
because honestly, like from the position of like the people who have been following the game the whole time, it's funny because from them they're like they've been seeing everything, but from someone who's like kind of just a casual fan who's like kind of sitting in the back wondering when they're gonna update the game, and only to see them like not work on the engine but instead work on something else.
Yeah,
It's actually really interesting.
it could be alarming at first.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's nice to see them defend themselves and say oh, we're doing this because of this, and it was nice to see that.
Especially considering that whenever you talk about someone, they tend to not respond. Like I did talk about SEO, and I still haven't heard anything from any of their developers.
Yeah,
so.
this is a lot about those
It was nice.
developers.
But really, I have no beef with them. Honestly, I understand why they were like out here getting a little upset. I did say some kind of not nice things about their game, but I mean they weren't mean, so to speak. But
It's just the tone.
yeah,
the
I see
tone.
it. Yeah, and I understand like some things weren't like phrased perfectly in that video, but at the end of the day, there's no hard feelings. I still like SEO. I think or Sonic Onset Adventure. I think it's a good game, and I'm still following the development. I want to see what happens.
All right. Now, Miguel, what are you gonna talk about?
Well, what do you have to say? Great segment, Anthony.
Actually, you know, kids, they are just kids, and it's just a game.
Bro,
And
did
like,
someone
it's
hack
not
your
really
mic or something?
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty then, we're gonna skip Miguel until he actually can fix his mic. Today, I'm gonna talk about why Burger King is a decent place and shouldn't be hated on. As we know,
I've never had Burger King.
it's a controversial topic to say Burger King is decent. People rather kill you if they say you actually enjoy Burger King. I enjoy Burger King for the Whopper and many other burgers. Does anyone think I'm a menace for liking Burger King?
I can't even say you're a menace. I've never had Burger King.
no.
What about you, Samurai Dog? Do you think I'm a menace for eating Burger King?
Hollow Ant.
Meh. I hope I don't cancel for saying I like
No
Burger King.
comment.
Oh, don't worry. Someone's gonna get canceled by the end of this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just an acquired taste. It's like school food. After you eat it so many times, it no longer tastes like crap. It just tastes like plastic, maybe. Yeah, I think that could describe it. Burger King is like school food. You get used to it after a while. And let's not even talk about its Sprite. One time I went to a Burger King, got its Sprite, it tasted like seltzer. Yeah, like water mixed with salt. That's what. All right, let's move on to
Yeah.
the next speaker. Samurai Dog, do you have anything? Do you have your topic ready?
Sure, we'll go with Dead by Daylight. Let's see. There's a lot of things to talk about Dead by Daylight. The hackers, everything else. How people are getting canceled for some
That sounds
things. It's
amazing.
interesting, actually. It's like, exactly. Including the new killer that's coming out. I can't remember her name. 1998 movie that came out. I forgot. Anyways, besides that, I think it's alright. The graphics are good. I played on Xbox, so I go against the sweaty PC players,
PC
which
players.
are a different breed, we'll say. Don't get me started with Nintendo.
Dead by
Nintendo
Daylight is on Nintendo
Nintendo
Switch.
players
I
that
thought
play
that
Dead
thing
by
could barely
Daylight.
even run it.
Yes.
I can just imagine.
No, it can run it alright.
I can just
But
imagine the
it's way
Switch
different.
burning up,
The way people
bursting
play.
in flames, just trying to run it.
No. I've seen it before. Someone played it before. It wasn't overheating or anything. They just lowered down the
Like,
graphics, like a
I
few.
feel
We'll
like the
say.
graphics just turned into like
I'm being
untextured
generous with
polygons
that.
for like a minute. That sounds sad and amazing at the same
Yeah,
time.
basically.
Yeah.
It's surprising how it can manage without overheating. You know, now that I think about it, Dead by Daylight, it has gone through
Many games have gone by
6 or
6 or
5
5
years now
years.
since it began. I don't know. Like
Amazing.
Clash Royale, we'll say it's already its 6th year now. It's Clash Royale. I think I've played for 5 years now. It's kind of it's basically a repetition. You go against
Yeah.
a lot of players.
All right, let's bring in what I
Anyways,
believe
we'll
might
end it
be
with
a
that.
controversial figure these days.
I'm not controversial. I just say very specific words that have very specific meanings to different people, which can be misinterpreted at different types of,
Yeah, let's go
I'm
with
not
that for now.
controversial. I just say things,
Oh,
right? Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to talk about is, I thought it was going to be at 5 o'clock. I was just playing Stellaris and like, I know I'm not doing too well. Like, I'm doing really badly. Like, oh no. Uh,
um,
is it? Please talk. I'm sorry. I'm not very good at conversation.
me either, but I'm still here.
Well, I guess. Well,
Only
your
reason
mic is
he's here is
broken.
because I
At least you have
baited
an
him.
excuse.
I said a special figure was going to be on this podcast.
How so?
Yeah, and who's that? Well, like you said that, but that
I
he's gonna
changed
be at
it from
5,
5 to
right?
now because right now is a better opportunity. Because it is.
Why?
Well, my mom is downstairs, and
Well, okay.
she could come up
That's sad.
any second now.
Keep going, Hollow Ant.
Oh. Oh. Well, okay. So basically, I was. So these
Okay,
racists, like
that's
I'm
enough. That's
conquering a
enough for
bunch
now.
of a
Let's move on
racist
to the next
empire, and I
topic.
took all their rights.
Oh my god.
Please.
Like, do you have anything
All
that's not
right.
controversial or anything that could get us canceled like in 1 minute or two?
Um,
No.
Like the
I
Ukraine and
no,
Russia.
I don't want. That's real life. I'm not talking about real life. Well, I guess I have one topic. Uh, Surprisingly, therapy's really good, yo. Everyone should try therapy at
Physiotherapy.
one point in their life.
What is
Sounds
therapy?
good.
Therapy. I want to call it I've been stressing a lot in life lately. Uh, and people should try therapy a lot more often. I always thought it was like something annoying, but after going through it for after a few months, it's really nice.
I was
It's nice and relaxing
I was gonna
in a
ask
sense.
why you're going to therapy, but I don't want
Talking
to
to
bring up
someone.
something you said one
Hmm?
time. And yeah,
Mainly because I'll give you broad, not
wow.
specifics. Family, gender, the end.
Wow.
Yeah, therapy's
2
nice.
words or 3 words.
It's a broad, I guess I'm done
Mystery's
because
gone.
yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
Dogs.
All right, now we could talk about
they
McDonald's and what we
crash.
think about
Or-
it.
Yes. Well,
Very interesting.
I think the only good thing about McDonald's is its nuggets. I like the nuggets a lot.
What
I
about
like.
their pie?
Okay, never mind. Yeah, pie. The McDonald pie is the best
I live
meal
off the
ever.
dollar
I
I
won't
have
say
Yeah,
the
menu.
never
best,
had McDonald's
I
but it's
can
good.
agree with
before
that.
like a couple of months ago.
Get real.
Oof.
Are you really American? I if you live in America and you haven't eaten McDonald's like at least
I think
5 times
he's
in
just
your
a
life,
sheltered child. That's
do
I'm
all.
just
you
not
really live in
American, you know?
America?
Yeah,
America.
he's a sheltered child.
Sheltered child.
I guess. Yeah, but it's America, the land of the free, the land where people go get McDonald's and people
And
go.
where there's obese.
Yeah, yeah. We all know though. Oh,
I mean,
American
there's a reason
trucks.
that I look like a stick figure.
Yeah,
Not
he's not
all of
wrong
them.
there.
I know. My
Oh
man,
my goodness.
you're my man. You look like a drumstick, Gabriel. Not that chicken drumstick, the ones you play with. You know which one I'm talking about. When you play with drums,
I can see that.
your
I
arms are
can
the
see that.
drumsticks.
Oh,
Like if there was ever a
that's
Godzilla,
sad.
they would just take my arms, rip them off, and just start playing drums with them.
Yeah. I can actually imagine that.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
like,
imagine it. I'm going to think it too much.
yeah, and they would break. They wouldn't. At least they
Yeah, he's
would
actually right.
last
Exactly.
longer than actual drumsticks.
So now that we've talked about everything from McDonald's to Burger King to games to almost getting canceled, I feel like we can end the podcast here. And we have a broad idea as this could be like our pilots. We have an
Man,
idea of what we can do in the future and how to be more organized before we start improvising these type of things.
Please. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed the gamer chat, and we will see
yeah,
you next
maybe.
week with more people, hopefully, more content, hopefully, and probably more organization.
And we don't get canceled.
Yeah.
And we actually speak well. And we don't have awkward pauses of silence.
And maybe have
Nope,
more
we're
funding
doing this
or
all
something. I don't know.
free.
Does this thing get funded by someone?
Yes.
Maybe.
Wait,
You
don't
said you
tell the
posted
mods
some
that we
news,
said
right?
that. We're supposed to be paying them.
We need to get funds.
I didn't know they call free labor, lads. I mean,